Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Dorothy Revealed. Today, we are talking about the 5 stages of relationships and how couples can navigate through each stage successfully. These 5 stages are the attraction stage, the reality stage, the stability stage, the commitment stage, and the partnership stage. If you are able to successfully move from attraction to partnership, it shows that you have put in a lot of work, a lot of effort to be able to build your relationship, and it just shows that you are doing a good job and that your relationship is going to last, for a long time. So let's go through these stages one after the other. Number one is the attraction stage. This is like the honeymoon stage where there is a lot of excitement, feelings, feel the heart, and there's a lot of chemistry between the two people, and everything just seems to be on cloud nine. There's really nothing wrong with attraction. Attraction is good. Attraction is celebrated in the Bible. If you read through the Songs of Solomon, you see all those beautiful poems describing the attraction and the love between the bride and the bridegroom. So, yes, attraction is good. Attraction should be celebrated, but attraction is not the foundation, and attraction alone will not sustain your relationship. While we celebrate attraction because that's what shows you that somebody is there, that's what connects you to somebody. While we celebrate attraction, we must guard our hearts. Proverbs 4:23 says, "Guard your heart with all diligence, because out of it are the issues of life." And guard your heart means watch over your feelings, watch over your emotions. Do not allow them to becloud your thinking and override your objectivity. So, yes, celebrate attraction, but be guided by discernment. Be guided by discernment. Ask all the important questions that you need to ask so that you can uh, make a good choice. You can decide. If you are dating, for instance, you can move from that stage of attraction to the next stage, because attraction alone will not sustain your relationship. And so if all you have between the two of you is just physical attraction and you get married, you are going to be surprised, and you're going to have a lot of regrets in your relationship. So let attraction move you to the next stage, which is the reality stage. During the reality stage, now you are able to see, and you can see the differences between the two of you. You can see habits, you can see traits that you may not like. You begin to have conflicts, disagreements, and things like that. But at this stage, some people begin to get discouraged and begin to doubt themselves and begin to ask whether they made the wrong choice, whether they should continue with the relationship. The fact that you are experiencing reality does not necessarily mean that you are wrong. It just means that you are growing. It means you have moved from the stage of attraction and you are in the next stage of your relationship. So, how should you navigate this stage called reality? What you should do is to communicate, and to communicate honestly, and to communicate openly. Talk about the differences that you are seeing. They tell us that opposites attract, but in counseling, we find out that the very things that attracted you to the other person might also be the source that generates conflicts and disagreements later on in the relationship. So, talk about those areas that irritate you. Talk about some of the things that are bringing concerns to your heart. And also, while you are doing this, remember 1 Corinthians chapter 13 tells us that love is patient and kind. Love is patient and kind. And patience and kindness are tested in conflict. Patience and kindness are tested in conflict. You know you are kind, you know you are patient when you are in a situation that tests you and brings out that quality in you. This stage requires emotional maturity. It requires reacting, and learning to calmly respond to situations, responding with wisdom, responding with love, responding with knowledge, responding with understanding, and not just responding with your feelings. So instead of blaming, learn to communicate openly and learn to communicate truthfully. Normal conflict is not abuse, and every relationship will go through this stage of conflict. The beauty of it is when a couple learns how to resolve conflict together, they have mastered a skill that will help them in the journey of that relationship. So, the idea of this stage is that you will develop skills by learning how to walk through these conflicts together successfully. Learn how to walk through the conflicts successfully. And always remember that conflict and abuse are two different things. Conflict, you should walk through them, but abuse, you should not tolerate. Discern the difference between conflict and abuse, and know that growth requires grace, growth requires patience, growth requires perseverance, but where there is danger in the form of abuse, you should create boundaries. Now, when you move from the reality stage, you enter into the next stage, which is called stability. So you have successfully navigated attraction. From attraction, you move to reality, where you are faced with turbulence, conflicts, troubles, problems, but you have successfully navigated the reality stage. Now you have moved into stability. When you get to the stability stage, you are learning to grow together. You are learning to grow together. You are learning to understand one another. You are learning to make one another, you know the things, that makes the other person happy. You know his strength, you know his weaknesses. The other person knows your strength and your weaknesses, and both of you are working together to help one another to grow together and to be happy together. So this stage is the stage of stability, where you have successfully navigated all the conflicts, not all the conflicts, but you have walked through the conflicts, and now you are working together in agreement and in consistency. It shows that you are making progress. And then you move to the stage of commitment, which is stage number 4, commitment. This stage of commitment means that you are choosing one another. You are not just depending on your feelings. You have come to the stage where you have made up your mind to be committed to one another. At this stage, love is shifting from emotion and is shifting to decision. It is no longer I love you because I feel like it. It is becoming I love you because I choose to. So you are cultivating oneness, and you are cultivating faithfulness and loyalty to one another. You are working as a team. You're working as a team. You are devoted to one another. You have a shared vision, and you are working to protect your relationship. Now, when you get to this stage, do not become complacent and then just settle down and say, oh, we have arrived and everything is fine. We understand each other. You must continue to build and to work and to learn and to grow and all the things that you have been doing, from the attraction to the reality to the stability, up to when you get to the commitment stage, you must continue to do all. The danger with many couples is that they get to a certain stage in their relationship and they relax. They stop doing the things that they were doing that brought them to where they are. They stop doing those things, and because they stop doing those things, the relationship becomes stale. The relationship becomes cold. The relationship is not growing, and every relationship is a relationship that should be growing. If it's not growing, it's dying. If your relationship is not growing, it's dying. So you keep working on it, you keep putting in the work, you keep putting in the effort, you keep doing all the things that you were doing that is working for you, to make sure that you move your relationship from the commitment stage to the partnership stage, which is stage 5. When you get to partnership stage, this is where your love has been tested, your love has been tried, and your love has survived all the turbulence, all the stages, and you are ready to, if you were dating, now you are ready to get married. If you are married, you have successfully laid a solid foundation for your marriage for the years ahead of you. So this is the stage where you say something like Ruth said to her mother-in-law, "I will go with you. Do not entreat me to turn back from you. I will go with you. I will follow you. Your people will be my people, and where you go, I will go," and things like that. So that is commitment, the deep sacrificial commitment that is not just based on feelings, but is based on facts, is based on knowledge, is based on understanding, is based on the fact that you have accepted this person, you have accepted who they are, you have accepted their vision, you have accepted their goal, you have accepted to walk with them, you have accepted to do life with them, you have accepted to share in their visions, in their goals, in their aspirations. You have accepted that both of you can work together as a team, and you have formed a team. You have become one. Both of you have become one. You can think together, you can think alike, you can share, truthfully with one another. With, like the Bible said, both of them were naked and they were not ashamed. It's not just being naked physically, it's being naked with everything that is, in your heart, and the other person accepts you totally the way you are. So this type of love is what will build a legacy for you, is what will build true love, is what will build a marriage that can stand the test of time. And it is built over years of intentional choices, decisions, efforts, and hard work. So if your relationship feels different than it did at the beginning, it may not be dying. If you are in any of these stages, you're probably not in the attraction stage. Maybe you are in the reality stage, or maybe you are in the stability or commitment stage. If your relationship is different from what it was when you first met, it doesn't mean that it has died. It just means that you need to revisit it and do some work to bring it back alive, and to keep on sustaining the spark and the fire and the love that God has put in your heart. Attraction requires discernment. Remember that. If you are dating and you are in that attraction stage, remember that attraction requires discernment. Reality requires growth. Reality, the difference is when they show up, you don't run away from those problems. You face them, you solve them, you walk through them, and you grow through them. Because if you don't have challenges and difficult situations in life, you are never going to experience growth. So reality requires growth. Stability requires consistency. When you get to the stability stage, don't settle down and relax and believe that everything is fine. Be consistent in doing the things that got you to that particular point. Commitment requires sacrifice. Keep on giving, keep on working, keep on loving, keep on showing kindness, keep on showing understanding, and keep on showing acceptance. Deep partnership requires selfless love. Selfless love. Many marriages break today because people are not aware that what they are going through is just a normal part of the journey. And so when they get to any of the stages, they just give up and they throw in the towel and they call the relationship a quits. But understand that what you're going through is normal, and if both of you can walk through them successfully, you will be heading on the path of success and heading on the path of building a lasting relationship. Healthy love is not found, it is built. Healthy love is not something you stumble upon. Healthy love and a healthy and a satisfying marriage is something you build, something you work on, and something you receive from all the efforts and work that you have put in. Thank you for watching me, and thank you for listening to this video. I'd like to ask that you drop your suggestions and questions and anything that you have in your mind concerning any of the stages in your relationship. And if you found this video useful, give it a thumbs up and share with others. Thank you. See you in my next video.